Norman and Devin Haney fight. I wanted to always get your thoughts on it. Now that I got you on, what's your thoughts on that fight? And also, yeah, what's your thoughts on that fight?
Um, I don't know, to be honest with you. That one is a little difficult. I can say that I think Devin Haney is not the same Devin Haney that people are accustomed to seeing. I think his loss to Ryan Garcia, just like fuck with him mentally. You know, his last fight after that, I mean, shit, he didn't engage at all. I don't think. I don't, I don't think he engaged at all. You know, some people, man, they can go into fights and get hit or get hurt or and get knocked out or something like that, and they lose their whole concept of things. You know, they become gun shy. You know, they become a shot fighter. I think he still has skills, but I believe that it's almost equivalent to someone that stepped on a piece of glass and they took the glass out their foot, but they still afraid to step down on it. You know what I
Mm,
mean? If that makes sense. I feel like that's something that happened with Devin Haney. I believe now he's even more a little gun shy. You know, he's gun we call it gun shy when people scared to get hit.
right.
You know, I believe he's gun shy. You know, he's not willing to take the chances or take the risks that a lot of fighters is willing to take. I think that's one of the things that plays a big factor in it. I can't take away from him actually having the skills to know how to box. Yeah, he can box, but he be running like a motherfucker. Like I don't know. I don't know. He be wearing some aces, some track shoes or something when he fight now. He always did, but now he remember the shoes when you can pump them, when you can pump them up, put
Oh
extra air in your
no.
shoes.
Oh no.
He be having them motherfuckers on. He put them on now when he fight, I guess. So I don't know. That's my true thoughts. Like I say, I try not to food poison the fans, man. I give y'all the raw, authentic thoughts. You know, if you like it, you like it, and if you don't, it is what it is.
Now, the news is now that the fight is in jeopardy. Um, Now the Vada testing was 8 weeks for Turkey Al Sheikh, and also the Normans decided to double it up to another 8 more weeks of Vada testing. But Bill Haney wants 2 more weeks on top of that, while Brian Norman Jr. goes on vacation. And if he doesn't decide to test, the fight could be in jeopardy. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, if y'all want to make the fight, then make the fight. You know, if you want to make the fight, make the fight. Yes, it is a form of testing that goes on to make sure that the sport is clean. A lot of people, I think it's fucked up for people to try to get an unfair advantage by doping and shit like that. So it does happen. I understand them wanting to test and make sure it's not happening, but this shit is becoming a little excessive now. That's a little excessive if you ask me. Um, a normal training camp is about 6 to 8 weeks. Um, I believe that's the normal status of it. 6 to 8 weeks is a camp. You know, so
Hmm.
if you're being tested for 6 to 8 weeks before the fight, I think that's more than enough time. You know, now for they want to add on some additional stuff, and I don't know, I don't know.
Adding more rules to boxing.
Yeah. Sounds little concerning. Sound like they're a little concerned.
100%. 100%. So,
Yeah.
Gary, just to wrap it up, and I don't want to take too much of your time because I know that you'll be fighting in a few hours, and I definitely appreciate your time. And hopefully, we can get a recap once you bust that ass because we already know it's gonna be bad out there for the boy Rugo. But nevertheless, yeah, your thoughts are straight, really, Lamont Roach after this, or is there any other name particularly that you feel like, listen, this is a name that I really feel like, yeah, PBC Premier Boxing, we can get this fight next. Is there anybody that you're looking at besides, without passing and looking past Hugo?
Yeah, like I say, I'm not looking past Hugo, but if things go well, I want the La Cucaracha.
La cucaracha. Oh, he said that. I didn't expect that.
I want the La Cucaracha, man. Stop it. Stop it. I want the La Cucaracha. Y'all know what's up.
You
That's
just
what I
is roach.
that's what
That's
I want.
it.
Straight like that.
Straight
He's scared of
roach.
he's he's scared of this motherfucker raid. He's scared of this raid. That's what it is.
Mm. What's your thoughts on why you think the fight ain't happening July 16th? Do you think it's just because Tank ain't ready,
I mean,
or do you feel
I
like the
don't know.
fight
I
ain't
can't.
gonna happen?
I mean, well, at this point, I don't think the fight's gonna happen. I think
Mm.
that's just a spot. That's just boxing in general. Shit happens. Fights fall through. It definitely happens in the sport. Fights fall through. Um, Tank, he's been doing a lot of little wild shit, and getting in trouble and stuff like that. That could play a part in the outcome of things as well. Him having time to properly prepare and stuff like that. So I'm not sure. I can't really speak on that.
Nevertheless, Gary, everybody's asking, what time are you fighting tonight?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I wish I can get y'all some real shit. I'm not sure. I think I know we supposed to be downstairs at like 1 to get ready to go over to the venue. I don't know what time it's gonna start showing Eastern time or even Central time. I'm not sure what time it's supposed to be starting, but stay tuned. I'll tell you that much.
I can't wait, man. Last minute words for all the fans and everybody watching.
Stay tuned. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back, man. That's it. That's it, man. That's it. That's all. I'm glad to be back. It's been a long time. For the last 3.5 years, I've been focused on everybody else, my siblings, my babies, my nieces and nephews. I finally got an opportunity to do something that I want to do. So I'm just excited for
Well,
that.
well, good luck, man, and we appreciate your time. And we already know we'll be looking forward for a hell of a show. Stay tuned,
All
y'all.
right, man. All right.
PBC is going down. Russell Jr. is back.